$100, we have a tax-deductible gold leveled, so you can help support WAIF, Community Radio, Ramblin' Rob, and the greatest story ever told. You can find Ramblin' Rob on Facebook. Shoot me over an email, ramblinrob883@hotmail.com, or look up, got about 36 videos on YouTube, so you can listen to past programs all over the world anytime, day or night. And one last quickie here, we do have underwriting spots available if you'd like to get your message, your event out and about onto the airwaves. Contact Ramblin' Rob or give me a call, 513-749-1444. Be more than happy to tell you about those underwriting opportunities. They are economical, won't bust your budget, and you'll be getting out your message. All right, we're going to start out today's program with a little bit of a disclaimer. WAIF, as a community radio station, serves only to open its airwaves to responsible, divergent points of view. The opinions expressed on this program do not reflect those of WAIF, its board of trustees, staff, or programmers. The opinions expressed on this program are my own views or those of my guests. Thank you for listening to the greatest story ever told, WAIF Cincinnati. So with that out of the way, we're going to get on with a little music here. Got the interview with Paul Baroli Jr. coming up later on today. He's bass player for a great Philadelphia Dead tribute band called Steal Your Face. Also, we'll be covering jam band news. Not much happening, but I'll just touch base with a couple important highlights today in Grateful Dead history and more good stuff. So stick around, tell a friend, bring a pal. It's time for
Bring Out Your Date! Spanish lady come to me, she lays on me this rug. Me rainbows fly around and round, they tremble the next flood. That smoking crater of a mind I like to blow away. But the heat come round and busted me for smiling on a cloudy day. Coming around, around, coming around, circle, coming around, coming around, circle.
Every week, innocent bystanders are senselessly killed, with thousands of others injured annually here in the United States alone during police chases for nonviolent crimes. I'm Glenn Morshower. As a devout supporter of law enforcement, I'm here today because we have a problem. Police chases kill innocent bystanders every week, like Johnny Kallmeyer, who left behind a devastated family, including 13 brothers and sisters, or Kristen Saragusa, a fun-loving mother of 2. These deaths are no accident. Pursuit Safety does not want this to happen to your family. We're working for a safer way. Please visit pursuitsafety.org to learn the facts.
All right, there's a little PSA for you. You just heard a version of the other one from 9/27/76 up at the War Memorial Arena, Rochester, New York. That was released back November of last year as part of 30 Days of the Dead. All right, we're going to cover the jam band news now. A couple little quick things happening for you. Dave's Picks number 7 is finally out, recording a concert by the Grateful Dead on 4/20/8/78. Good set list. Fall tour was announced for Pearl Jam. Go to their website for more details. Also, a new single is in the works for Beck, a name you haven't heard for a little bit, but check that out online. Also, Pigeons playing ping pong. Yep, my buddy Greg from the band let me know that they're going to be playing a free show on 7/28 in Covington, Kentucky, over at the Old Town Tavern, 10 p.m. start time. So check that out. It's free. Pigeons playing ping pong. I've played a couple of their tunes in the past. I'll be playing a tune for them today. Interviewed Greg up at the Dark Star Jubilee. Great band, a great young and up-and-coming band, I will say. These guys truly can jam out old school. So check them out for sure. Like I said, the 28th, I'm going to be up there checking them out. I mean, heck, right across the river, and it's free. And it's Pigeons playing ping pong. You just got to love that name. All right, that was a quick little what's happening in jam band news. Saturdays from 6 to 8 p.m., stop channel surfing and dive into the current sound that is the Rockin' and Surfin' Show. Catch air with Rocket Rick and the Midwest Surf Guy. Longtime surfers, 31 years and counting, on the air at WAIF 88.3 on your FM dial. Keep rockin' and surfing. Great little show. Listen to that whenever I get a chance. Big Dale Dye fan. All right, well, we got a little bit of interviewage later in the show. Going to come back after a couple tunes, let you know what happened today in Grateful Dead history. Get on with the lyric of the day, the guest list, sharing the stage. I'll throw in a couple weird facts just for good measure. And next week, we're going to have an interview from Dark Star Jubilee. I have to say, some of the best for last. These are a great group of guys from New Orleans called the New Orleans Suspects. Going to be airing that next week. Really had a fun time talking Grateful Dead, playing live, and, of course, food from New Orleans, and a little kind of brief history of New Orleans music. Really, these guys are really great cats. So we're going to get on with a little music here from Barrington Levy, and then we're going to jump right into some more Grateful Dead, going back to 1971, November 15th at the Municipal Auditorium, Austin, Texas, for a little Ramble on Rose.
Mr. Bobby, there's no smoking in here.
Oh, it's all right, darling. I'm a volunteer fireman.
That no right. Me say me burn it and pass it on the right. Me say them coming and them look and down the jet. Them say, hey, natty dreadlocks, where you come from? You must have two stickers sensing under your jam. Me say no, officer Lord, he must be mad. He only smokes cigarette and strictly shag. Oh, whoa, see, under me sense, me under me sense, under me sense, me under me sense, under me sense, me under me sense, under me sense, me under me sense. Whoa, see, whoa, 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 hey, all over me, Babylon does all over me. all over me. Babylon dust all over me. Them no ramp with me, I strictly sensi. All over me, Babylon dust all over me. Oh no, oh no. See, all over me, Babylon dust all over me. Check them, all over me, Babylon dust all over me. All over me, wicked man dust all over me. Oh no, see, whoa. Hey Babylon, you know like ganja man, but we bring the foreign currency on the island. To Babylon, no bother charge me, sir. To Babylon, no bother charge me, sir. One butt on my lip, I be blood, me start split. To Babylon, no bother charge me, sir. Oh no, see, no, one. All over me, Babylon dust all over me. All over me, Babylon dust all over me. All over me, wicked man dust all over me. Oh, whoa, see, whoa, ooh, whoa. Hey Babylon, you know like ganja man, but we bring the foreign currency on the island. Hey Babylon, you know like ganja man, but we bring the foreign currency on the island. Oh, whoa, whoa, see. Stand up on volcano sound and upon me ganja pipe. Babylon, come and tell me that no right. I said up on it and pass it on the right. I said them coming and them look back at it.
Just like that.
1971, November 15th, down in Austin, Texas. A little ramble on roads. Alcohol and water don't mix. Alcohol is a major factor in boating casualties. Exposure to sun, vibration, and motion while boating can increase the effects of alcohol on your balance, vision, and coordination, making you more likely to be in a serious accident. Don't risk your life and the lives of others by drinking and boating. It's not worth it. Boating boozers are deadly losers. A message from the U.S. Coast Guard and WAIF Cincinnati. So remember that next time you guys are out and about. Got a weird fact I'm going to share with you guys, just for curiosity's sake. Quicksilver Messenger Service appeared opening for the Grateful Dead 42 times, a total of 42 times, and Sons of Champlain 21 times. Pretty popular bands, 4th and 5th. Now, today in Grateful Dead history, going to cover what you missed today in case you missed it. But if I know you guys, you were probably there. All right, in 1968, the Grateful Dead played down in Los Angeles, California at the Shrine Exhibition Hall. 1969 found the boys at the New York State Pavilion, Flushing Meadows Park, Queens, New York. 1970, Bill Graham's iconic Fillmore East. They started out with an acoustic set, finished it up with an electric set, and that was the only time they played a tune called So Sad. The first time they played Rosalie McFall, and just as a side note, the show officially started at midnight, so late show for the guys. 1979, Club Front. The guys were in the studio doing a little bit of rehearsals for the next album they were planning on releasing, Go to Heaven. That was out in San Rafael, California. 1981, the guys were out at the Alpine Valley Music Center, East Troy, Wisconsin, and that was it. That's what you missed. And just as a side note, just a couple days ago, on the 9th, July 9th, 1995, was the last show that the Grateful Dead played. That was up at Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. That's what you missed. All right, we're going to get on with a little more music here. Come back with an interview with Paul Baroli Jr. from Steal Your Face, and get on with some other interesting things. So I'm going to play a bit of music here from a band called David Nelson and Friends. You might know him from New Rise of the Purple Sage, but he's going to be doing a version of The Wheel from 2003 when he stopped out to see my buddy David Gans out in Berkeley on his show. So here is a version of The Wheel. the Wheel. David Nelson and Friends live from Berkeley. That was a great little version from 2003. You're listening to Ramblin' Rob on 88.3 FM, WAIF Cincinnati. We have live streaming for all of our great shows here, www.waif883.org. So check us out. We have some new shows, and those will be appearing in our program grid, which you can view online and let everybody know about all 70 of our really cool shows. We do have underwriting spots available. They're economical and won't break your budget. Just contact me via email, ramblinrob883@hotmail.com. Find Ramblin' Rob on Facebook, Ramblin' Rob, or give me a call, 513-749-1444. And you can become a member also via all those easy methods for as little as $25. Also, Ramblin' Rob has some good stuff uploaded on YouTube. Got a lot of old shows. In case you want to listen to some good themed shows, here's some great interviews. Or just listen to a lot of great, rare, Grateful Dead. I did attend the 311 Cypress Hill G-Love show last week, courtesy of Pete Raspler from 311. Just wanted to extend the greatest story ever told. The handshake. Say thanks, man. Appreciate it. Had a great time up there. Tip of the hat to you and the band. G-Love put on about a 40-minute set, putting some new stuff together and a fair amount of old stuff. Cypress Hill came out thereafter, put on about a 45-minute set, playing a kind of all the hits from the last couple albums, including the ceremonial weed medley, and did a lot of old school stuff. Didn't Mean to Kill a Man, Hand on the Glock. About a 40-minute set. Really good. Those guys were extremely high energy, jumping around a lot. Got to take some good picks though. And then 311 came on and tore the roof off the place. Played for just a little bit under 2 hours, and played a couple new songs, but just kind of stuck to what made them. I played a lot of the old stuff, came out for a double encore, and really had a great time out there. Met a lot of my fans, actually. Saw about a dozen or so fans of the show. Got a chance to hang out with them, meet them. Great times at the show. And then, at 11 o'clock, Riverbend, as usual, dropped the axe on everybody and told them to get the heck off the property. So, great time was had by all. I do appreciate that from 311. Got some great memories from that show. All right, and don't forget to check them out. We're going to be checking them out every summer, I'm sure. They usually stop in at Riverbend during the midsummer months. So check out 311. Play a lot of 311 on the show. We're going to get to the lyric of the day in just a little bit. And after that, we'll cover sharing the stage, let you guys know who opened up for the Grateful Dead. A lot of weird, strange acts, and who stepped up and played with the Grateful Dead. So we're going to get on with a little more music here, though. So check this out from 1972, a great little version of a short but sweet song, Friend of the Devil. It was 10/19, the fall, 1972, out at the Fox Theater in St. Louis, Missouri. So here's Friend of the Devil. Thanks for listening to Ramblin' Rob.
Check it out. Cool.
I lit out from Reno, I was trading my 20 pounds. Didn't get to sleep that night till the morning came around. Sit out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Ran down to the levee, but the devil caught me there. Took my $20 bill and vanished in the air. Said out running, but I take my time. A friend of the
get some sleep tonight. Up with me, I'll spend my life in jail. Got a wife and she no baby and one Cherokee. First one say she got my child, but it don't look like me. I'd rather take my time. My friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight.
Little Friend of the Devil there from 1972. All right, it's time for the lyric of the day. Going to be reading some lyrics from a 311 song, only the second time on The Greatest Story Ever Told that we did a non-Grateful Dead lyric. But yeah, this is a cool tune written by those guys that I really like it as a way to kind of thank their fans, because they started out pretty much in the middle of nowhere, I believe Oklahoma, so they weren't really on the coast and have a lot of exposure, but a lot of grassroots campaign to get these guys popular, and they wrote this song as a thanks to their fans. So here's a quick little lyric from it. The song is called Down. Come back in, I bet you light up when we start the show. Follow me now very closely, 'cause I told you so. You know we glow because we throw sun rays. We be freaky and we want to stay. We've changed a lot and then some. You know that we've always been down. And if I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. So, of course, they played that on the 5th out at Riverbend. All right, we're going to get on with a little bit more music here. Everybody is ready for some Grateful Dead, I bet. Oh, well, I'm not going to play it. Everybody says, Ramblin' Rob, you play all Grateful Dead. That's all you ever play, Grateful Dead, Grateful Dead, Grateful Dead. And, that's not true. That's not true. I got a band coming up right now from Indianapolis. I'm going to be checking out on the 13th up there as their special guest. They were in studio last week with me, played some great original tunes, and an Uncle John's band that blew my socks off. This is the original jam band out of Indianapolis, bringing it to your ears since 1977. These are a band of friends of mine called the Spurtles. This is off the album, the legendary album called The Water Bowl Shows. One of their original tunes that I really, really dig, amongst many. This one is Santa Fe Line, so I'm going to check these guys out at the 13th. I hope you guys can wander just up the road a couple hours and meet me up at the show, because I'd love to meet you up there.
Well, a lot of people ride the Santa Fe line. What they're missing is a hell of a time. Sitting out the window, what's the time gone by? Everybody's happy in the Santa Fe line. Ready to take vacation so the sun will shine. Make your plans to ride the Santa Fe line. Ride the Santa Fe line. ride the Centerville line.
Santa Fe Line by the Spurtles. Going to check them out this week, and I encourage you all to join Ramblin' Rob up in Indy and doing the same. All right, time for the guest list here. Going to tell you who have stepped up on stage and played with the Grateful Dead. In 1992, February 23rd, Baba Olatunji joined the guys on stage. On May 31st, 92, Steve Miller. And again on the 14th and 15th of June, Steve Miller joined the guys on stage. On the 20th, on that great summer tour of 92, Bruce Hornsby and Steve Miller joined the guys on stage. On the 25th, a show I was at, James Cotton and Steve Miller joined the guys on stage for a great little Good Morning Little Schoolgirl, some Love Line action. Iko. And July 1st, 1992, Norton Buffalo and Steve Miller again back on stage with the Grateful Dead. And that was it for 1992. A lot of guys have opened up for the Grateful Dead, varying from a chimp act to Chinese acrobats to Bob Dylan. So these are just some of the great names of the bands that have opened up for the guys. On December 10th, 1965, the Gentlemen's Band, the Gestalt Fool Theater Family, once in March 71. The Glass Family, doing it 4 times in the summer of 1969. Golden Toad, a great name there. February of 69, November 69, and again November 69. A band called the Good Rats, one time in 1979. And Alexander Gradsky on the 16th of July, 1988. And lastly, we have Graham Central Station, once in March of 1975. That was just some of the great guys who have opened up for the Grateful Dead. All right, we got those two crossed off, so that just means we've got more music ahead. We're going to get on with that interview with Paul Baroli Jr. in just a little bit after a couple tunes. And like I say, everybody says Ramblin' Rob plays a lot of Grateful Dead. Well, guess what? This one is not the Grateful Dead either. Maybe unprecedented twice in a row. But hey, we're going to make it the Dead. So that's close enough. This was from their 2004 tour across the U.S., the Wave That Flag tour. Stopped by Deer Creek up in Noblesville, Indiana on July 25th, 2004. And this was from their set up there, doing a little Liberty, featuring Warren Haynes on lead guitar.
This is a top to what we use on stage, but it's very, very special because if you can see, the numbers all go to 11. Look, right across the board. 11, 11,
and most of
11,
the
and
amps go up to 10.
Exactly.
Does that mean it's louder? Is it any louder?
Well, it's one louder, isn't it? It's not 10. You see, most blokes, be playing at 10. You're on 10 here, all the way up, all the way up,
Yeah.
all the way up. You're on 10 on your guitar. Where can you go from there? Where?
I don't know.
Nowhere, exactly. What we do is, if we need that extra push over the cliff, you know what we do?
Put it up to 11.
11, exactly. One louder.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.
from Deer Creek back on July 25th, 2004. That was The Dead with a little tune called Liberty, one of my bleed overs. Didn't get to that last Thursday as part of our July 4th special, so I decided to play it right here and right now. You're listening to Ramblin' Rob on WAIF 88.3 FM Cincinnati. The story is called The Greatest Story Ever Told, a musical history of the Grateful Dead. And you can shoot me over an email if you got a certain request. You know, you got a certain Dead song you'd like to hear on the air, got a favorite version you'd really like to hear, RamblinRob883@hotmail.com. You can also find Ramblin' Rob on Facebook. Send me over a friend request. I will get to you here in a couple weeks. I have found myself imprisoned by the Facebook world. I am in Facebook jail, so I still declare my innocence in the process of getting a lawyer for this thing. So we're going to hopefully get Ramblin' Rob back out on the streets here soon. So we do have underwriting spots available. You can contact me via email. Give me a call, 749-1444, and we'll get your event, your festival, your yard sale, whatever, on the air and out into the public's ears. So they'll know about it, and they'll just, tear down the door, rip down the curtains, and barge in to check you out. All right, we do have memberships. It's a great way to support community radio, a great way to support WAIF, and an even better way to support Ramblin' Rob and The Greatest Story Ever Told for as little as $25. You can help us out. You can go to WAIF's website. Bottom right, you'll see a little box. You can do PayPal if you're the antisocial type, don't want to talk to nobody, don't want to email nobody, don't want to do nothing. Just hop on the internet, take care of it yourself. All right, we do have a lot of good stuff. One good reason, in addition to The Greatest Story Ever Told, to support WAIF is Novelty Records. You want to get wacky on WAIF? Then tune in to Novelty Records radio show every Saturday night, Sunday morning from midnight to 2 a.m. Join your host, the rock and roll doctor, as he plays the very best in comedy, novelty, and dementia music. A show of fun, music, and laughter exclusively on WAIF 883 Cincinnati. For more details about the show, you can check out the website at www.myspace.com/DJRockDoc. That's DOC. So check them out and let them know you heard his promo here on The Greatest Story Ever Told. Hope I got a lot of new listeners. I always find myself with a lot of new listeners. Just like to welcome everybody on board this musical train that I call The Greatest Story Ever Told. I'm going to quit rambling and get on with some more music here. Then we're going to be getting on with the interview with Paul Baroli Jr. from Steal Your Face, a great band. An even better guy, really had a great time. There was the last interview I did up at the Dark Star Jubilee, and I really am glad that I waited to touch base with him last. It was a great time meeting him, fun interview, and it really felt like I knew the guy. It was one of those weird things where he's just that friendly of a guy. All right, we're going to get on with a little rare and different tune here. It is from 1977. Of course, the tune Estimated Profit, everybody knows, from Terrapin Station, but I'm going to play an outtake version that did not make it on the album. It's a little different, of course, hence the outtake. So check this one out from The Greatest Story Ever Told.
Any old day, don't worry about it. so. Seems so long I felt this way now, and time sure passing slow. Still I know I lead the way now. Horses tell me so. They tell me where to go. And I don't worry about me, no. Don't worry about me, no. They tell me where to go. California, profit on the burning shore. California, I've been knocking on the golden door. Like an angel, standing in a shout of light, rising up to paradise.
It's time we stopped classifying organic materials as waste and see them as Mother Nature intended. Let it rot. For more information about composting, you can contact the Hamilton County Department of Environmental Services at 513-946-7777 or the Civic Garden Center at 513-221-0981. So a little bit of goodness there from Ramblin' Rob on the greatest story ever told. You just heard a little outtake version of Estimated Profit, one that did not make it onto the 1977 album called Terrapin Station. We're going to get on with that interview I've been talking about all day. One of the funnest interviews I did up there at the Dark Star Jubilee with Paul Baroli Jr. of the great Philadelphia-based Grateful Dead tribute band called Steal Your Face. You guys are going to like this interview. It's a fun-filled interview with Paul as far as talking about music, playing the Grateful Dead, playing live, a little bit about Philly, and a surprise. Dave Herbert, guitarist from the Jerry Garcia Band, stops by to sit down and chat with us for a couple minutes. I think he was really looking for a burrito, but I'll just kind of let this interview play and let you guys decide if it's truly as funny as I thought it was. So here it is, going out to Paul from the band Steal Your Face. Thank you very much for the time. This interview was conducted live on Shakedown Street at the Dark Star Jubilee, so you will hear a band playing in the background. That was Melvin Seals, so in the Jerry Garcia Band. So it is a little loud, and there's a lot happening on Shakedown as usual. And I do thank Viola Lee Hoops for letting me set up in front of their shop and do this interview. So my fans, enjoy this brief.
All right, I'm Ramblin' Rob live here at Viola Lee Hoops at the Dark Star Jubilee, interviewing Paul Baroli from Steal Your Face. Real cool Dead cover band out of Pennsylvania. I'll let him get on with telling you a little bit about himself and other members of the band in just 1 minute. So, Paul, you're here at the Dark Star Jubilee. Who else is in the band that couldn't make it up here?
Well, we've got the founding member is on rhythm guitar. His name is Gary Engel. And on the drums, Blue Lou Zalvino. And the wildest gunslinger in the West, as I like to call him, on lead guitar. I always want to call him a young kid, but he's not so young anymore. Curtis Eustace on lead guitar. And boy, as a kid, I just, he's far away from me right now. And as I say his name, I miss him because I'm used to being with those guys. And that's my boys.
Excellent, excellent. So you guys, are you all from Philadelphia?
Philadelphia and the surrounding area. I grew up in Levittown, which is a suburb of Philadelphia in Bucks County, and we're pretty much surrounded around Northeast Philadelphia and in the surrounding area.
Gotcha. So how long have you guys been playing together in your current form?
Current form has been about 6 years, I'd say. Took us a little while to get it right, and when the core four of us got together, finally once and for all, we knew, that was it, and that's been about 6 years. It's been about 6 years.
Excellent. So how did you guys end up hooking up? How did you guys meet, since you're kind of all from the same area? Did you guys meet playing around in local bars?
No, not at all, actually. Believe it or not, I answered an ad, and I'll give him a plug. I answered an ad on Philzone, philzone.org. Someone was trying to put a band together, and that band really didn't work out, but because of it, I got to meet Gary, and Gary and I started Steal Your Face, and I also got to meet Curtis. Curtis, I think they all answered the same ad. So we ended up together and, went from there. But Curtis was so young at the time. He was 15 years old, so we couldn't take him anywhere, but we loved the way he played, and just had to give it a little time to mature and develop, and, then we got it cooking.
Excellent. So I don't know if I need to necessarily ask the next question. I was going to ask you who your musical and lyrical influences are. I know you guys are, pretty much Grateful Dead cover band. You might do some of your own original music, though. So I'll let you answer that, because a lot of people pull from a lot of different musical backgrounds and bring them into a band. So what do you think your musical and lyrical influences are?
All right, man, this could get a little lengthy because there's so many. But, first thing first, tonight we saw the Wailers here at Dark Star Jubilee, and Family Man Barrett, of course, Bob Marley's bass player, and one of my heroes was right in front of me. I was 10 feet away from tonight. So I'm just glowing to see one of my biggest influences right there on the stage in front of us tonight, which was just so awesome. So of course, you know, Family Man Barrett and Bob Marley and his songwriting, but of course, you know, the Grateful Dead and their influences, and first and foremost for me, Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan to me is, you know, he changed it all. When you know, what the Beatles did for melody and production, you know, Bob Dylan did with lyrics and songwriting and put it all together, and you know, the Dead kind of knew it, and of course with what they did with Robert Hunter, and yeah, man, that's it for me.
Yeah,
wait, I'm sorry, because we got to talk about Phil, right? We got to talk about Phil. Right? Of course. The gang here of Violi Hoops is laughing at me. Phil, the God of Thunder. No, Phil's the man, of course. So, you know, he's, you know, I mean, I listen to some of the stuff from the 70s and just like, you know, it's superhuman. I don't even think I could, you know. Yeah, and I can hit pause and rewind and, you know, sit there and fumble around on my bass, and it's superhuman what the guy did. It's amazing. And, you know, when he was in that band with Jerry and Bob and everybody, you know, just it's amazing what they did. And yeah, so of course Phil, and yeah, sure.
So yeah, actually the Grateful Dead did 38 Bob Dylan songs. So yeah, they kind of really like Bob Dylan too, man. And I tell everybody who you know, is a young artist, that when they're starting to write their own songs, that they really need to listen to Bob Dylan. Doesn't matter if you like him or don't like him, but if you're going to write your own songs, you need to listen to Bob Dylan. Period. The end.
Absolutely, absolutely. And, you know, when you're saying that, I was thinking about earlier today, Melvin Seals and JGB here today did a smoking version of Positively 4th Street. It was so awesome. I hope you guys caught it. It was awesome. And I want to send some well wishes to Jimmy, of course, from JGB, man. You're fighting the good fight, and, you know, we're all hoping the best for you and hoping to see you back out playing music real soon.
Cool. Excellent. So, I guess you guys are pretty much a straight-up, you know, Grateful Dead band, and you guys have been playing live for quite some time. How would you guys describe your sound? Are you just a true straight Grateful Dead cover, or do you do, you know, some Fish and throw some other stuff in?
Yeah, we definitely do throw some other stuff in. I would say we play about 80% Grateful Dead, and that other 20% can go anywhere, really. You're going to get a heavy dose of Bob Dylan. You're probably going to get a little reggae, usually a Bob Marley tune, or a little Legalize It, some Peter Tosh in there. And once in a while, we'll do some originals. We have some songs that I've written and some songs that we've written together, and once in a while we throw them in there. And so yeah, that's about when you add it all together, that's, you know, the kind of mix you get, because we love the Grateful Dead so much, and because it's kind of how we sort of made our bones and made our fans, and it kind of has been an organic thing and grown together, and it's what we intended to do, but it's just grown and grown, and the formula just seems so right and natural. And to describe our sound, I would have to say, you know, not a straight cover or tribute, but high energy, interpreted the way we hear and feel the music. So always trying to do it honorably and paying tribute, but yet doing our own thing with it, and really paying tribute to it in that way by being true to that night on that stage in that moment.
Excellent. So you got up at the Jubilee here. I guess you're having a really good time. What do you specifically like best about playing live?
Everything. I mean, really, everything. It's what makes me tick. You know, the day of a show, and you know, I know when I'm going on, and you know, it starts to build from deep within, and it builds and builds and builds and builds until we get on stage. And you know, when people are in front of you, and that energy is happening, and you know, Phil said it, closing the circuit, and when that happens, it is the most amazing, beautiful thing. That is such a blessing, and to be a part of that, as anyone knows who's been on either side of it, is just such a beautiful thing. And to feel like, you know, there's 5 of us on stage, and however many, some nights it's 5, some nights it's 5,000, you know, when that energy's there and it's happening, to be a part of that connection is just it, man. That's the magic, and I think that's, you know, what anyone who's really doing it right is going for every time they get on there. And I certainly know that me, when I step on stage, that's it, man. I'm going for it every night. So it may not always be pretty necessarily, but you know that I'm going for it 100%. I want to take it as far as I can go, and I want to make sure that if you came to see Steal Your Face, you know, you're getting off. And I did everything I could to make sure you did.
That's an answer vaguely familiar. Most people answer very similar to that, for sure.
Good.
So, have you guys got any places where people could listen to your music on the internet?
Absolutely. You can go to stealyourfaceband.com, and we're current up at our website all the time. And there's new YouTube from just last month. We had the honor to play with Sunshine Garcia from Further. Further was in Atlantic City, and we did an after party at the Hard Rock Cafe, and it was hooked up through a friend of mine, Big Dean Rubenstein. Thanks, Dean. He got Sunshine out to our show, and she was amazing and just graced us with a beautiful Scarlet Fire we did together, and she just blew the roof off the place. So there's video of that at stealyourfaceband.com, and as we go through our travels this summer and get on some cool stages and get some cool videos, which we just got a few weeks ago, we did Pennypack Park Amphitheater, and our good friend Andrew Levin with Stage Trip Productions, he did the lights and sound at the Hard Rock as well, and he did lights for us at Pennypack, and man, what this guy's doing in Philly is just amazing. I mean, he's using projections and lasers, and it's just a big production, and he makes us look so good. So there's video. We're always putting new video up, is my point, and it's at stealyourfaceband.com, and of course our Facebook page. Just look for Steal Your Face Band on Facebook.
That's how I found you, on Facebook, actually. So there you go. Yeah. All right. So,
You like us?
yeah, I liked you, and you're my friend.
We're friends.
So that's a great, great way to get your music. I'm going to check you out too. Maybe play some of that tasty stuff, that Scarlet Fire you mentioned. Maybe play that in a future show for sure. So you have any big plan for 2013? Are there any places or any festivals you're looking really forward to playing at?
So many. I mean, we have such a fun summer planned as we sit here Memorial Day weekend, at the Jubilee. Like, this is the kickoff, right? And it's going to be such a fun summer. We've got In and Out of the Garden. We go at Snipes Farm in Morrisville, Pennsylvania, which is right in our own backyard. And it's their 6th annual, and we've been at every single one of them. So that's June 14th and 15th. We're headlining Friday night there. And then Saturday night, Miz is going to be there. And every band is playing a different Grateful Dead album. So it's, except for one, there's an Allman Brothers band playing, and I think they're doing Live at the Fillmore. So yeah, other than that, it's all Grateful Dead and Grateful Dead inspired albums. So I'll tell you. You want to know? Yeah. We're going to play. Steal Your Face is going to play Without a Net. So yeah, classic, some classic version of Eyes there with Branford Marsalis on the saxophone, and we're looking to do something real special with that. So there you go. No one knows that.
Okay,
so,
I'm not going to tell anybody.
All right, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Let's see, and then first weekend of August, on Friday, August 2nd, we're headlining Steal Your Fest, which is a great festival in Charlottesville, Pennsylvania. It's like 2 hours outside of Philly, beautiful country, and that was probably my favorite festival of last summer. I probably shouldn't say that, but I think what? No, I was there last summer. We played a great time. We play a lot of festivals. I love them all, but I did love that one last summer. We're headlining there on Friday night, August 2nd, and then we can't stay too long because we're heading up to New York to Fletch Fest, and we're playing Saturday night, August 3rd at Fletch Fest in Westernville, New York, with Jeff Pearson from Further and his band, The Fall Risk. So it's going to be a fun weekend, and then I get to come home and play the Man Music Center with my reggae band, Ja People, on Sunday, August 4th. So that one is like circled, starred, highlighted, and in 3D on my calendar.
You're listening to a live interview with Paul Baroli Jr. of the band Steal Your Face, the Philadelphia-based Grateful Dead tribute band. We were live at the 2013 Dark Star Jubilee on Shakedown Street, so it's a little noisy, but I hope you guys will keep listening. I hope you guys have liked what you heard so far. I'm Ramblin' Rob, and you're listening to The Greatest Story Ever Told on 88.3 FM WAIF. Now let's get back to my buddy Paul telling us a little bit about why he loves music.
It sounds like you got a busy summer this year, man. I'm going to ask you just a couple more questions. I know we're getting into About Darkness here. We're going to be also, I think, the louder stage is going to be cranking up here soon. It's still going to obscure us from a vocal standpoint. But you played...
No. DSO is going to start soon, and I'm going to bounce.
Hey, I hear you, man. So you have been playing music for probably most of your life, I'd imagine. You seem like that kind of guy. What would you say your best musical memory is?
Oh man, it's such an, I don't know. I mean, there's so many. There's so many from, being a kid and doing things that, performing and just things that I know led to like me performing today and stuff like that. Like so many memories of being at so many great shows and so many, goosebump moments and things like that, and just getting to see my heroes play and stuff like that. Man, it's really hard, and I wouldn't want to shortchange any of the other ones by just like picking one out. But here's one, because things happen, So when I was, this has nothing to do with rock and roll, but it has everything to do with rock and roll. I was in 10th grade. I was in the Neshaminy High School marching band, and I played an instrument called the mellophone, which is it's a marching version of the French horn. So it's like a big trumpet with all kinds of piping in it, big horn, and that was the instrument I played. And 10th grade, you're new to high school, never was in a marching band. I didn't know anything like that. I just was playing music, and that's what I was doing at the time. So I ended up in the marching band. And first game out, we're at a visiting school in Levittown where I grew up, and they give you uniforms like that day and don't tell you anything, and like these old pants from the 70s and these buckles and straps and stuff, and like I don't know, I just twisted things up inside my pants, and like it was I don't know, it was like 1991, so you have to know that underneath of those marching band pants that I twisted up to keep on, I was wearing like fluorescent green patterned like shorts, like remember those Jam shorts, everyone wore? I wore them, and they were underneath my marching band pants. So so there we are, like the first show's going on, and like as soon as we're like coming out, I feel my pants start to loosen, and I'm like, they're gonna go. So I'm holding my pants with one hand, and the trials of a chubby kid, and I'm like playing my horn with the other one, and I'm like doing my thing. I think I'm holding up pretty good, And there's this one spot where the whole band stops and everyone plants their legs, and you're supposed to have your hands on your horn like big and wide, and I have to hold my pants up. So I'm holding my pants up, and I have my horn out with my other hand, and the drum major's conducting the band, and she's like annoyed at me, and like, cause I must look like I'm totally standing out, and she says, let go, like she like directed me, she's like, let go, says right to me. I'm like, all right, fine. So I remember I let go, of course my parents have it on video, let go, and like I'm like marching backwards, and like wham, my pants come down, fluorescent green, Jam shorts, like whole football stadium. I mean, picked him up, kept on going, kept on playing, and just kind of learned from that moment to just laugh and roll on. Hey, man, you should come say hello, because you smoked this place today, man. You really moved this entire place. This is Ramblin' Rob and his radio show, man. Say hello to everybody.
How are you? It's A-Bear. How are you?
How you doing, man? I'm Ramblin' Rob.
Hi, Ramblin' Rob. Dave, nice to meet you.
Yeah, we were just wrapping up the interview, talking about the events he's got coming up.
Oh, good. Yeah, today was a great day, too. It was just perfect. It was church, kind of.
Yeah, Melvin said it was church, and you took us, man.
Hey, after a weekend of sinning, you got to come back and, can redeem yourself. It works. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thank you.
I really like this. First time I've seen you guys live. Really, yeah.
Well, and Melvin really does some things that honestly forget I'm playing on stage. I feel like I'm out there watching him. It's amazing. He just does stuff that I'm like, oh, me? Oh, okay, I'll play. He floors me every time, so that's always a great treat. So.
Yeah, and the other thing I noticed that when I was, listening to you guys, you got an uncanny, you just sound just a lot like, Garcia. I mean, say, circa probably, late 80s, early 90s. I mean, you've got the gravelly, and like you've been smoking too much,
You call it the lilt, apparently. It's not exactly a straight note, but but I found in doing that, there's some really neat vocal acrobatics that you can do inside of there that they're not improper. They're just neat things to do that I would have never have thought to do, and it's something I think when you listen to something, you always try to maybe use your own voice, but the reality is the more you keep plugging it in and putting it into your ears, it just comes out and rehashes itself the way you hear it and the way you know it. And that's always a good thing. So
It's beautiful.
as long as it wasn't offensive, I think we're okay.
It's beautiful, and you know it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and we're thrilled that you share it with us and keep the music going because you do it so well.
Thank you very much. All right. Keep the memory alive. All right. Well, I guess we're going to mosey on. We're looking for PA Pat. Do you guys know who PA Pat is?
PA Pat, I don't know. Hey, you guys know who PA Pat is?
Yeah. We're looking for the chicken fajitas.
He's not cooking here tonight.
I know. He told me that. He told me that. I was like, hey, I've been looking all over for your vending tent. He's like, oh, I'm not cooking here. And so now I'm just looking for him. And it's late on Sunday. It's possible. It could be a lost cause.
You can always eat some disco pizza.
Yeah, we like disco pizza.
Hey, you know, we've got some great veggie lunch meat if you if you like that.
Yeah.
So,
Very nice to meet you, fellas. Yeah.
Great to meet
Your
you,
name?
man. I'm Paul.
Oh,
I'm Ramblin' Rob, man.
Great.
Yeah, I was
Thanks
gonna
a
say.
lot.
how's
All
it,
right.
man?
Thanks for your time.
cheers. Yeah. Thanks a
Yeah,
lot,
take
guys.
care, man. All right, excellent. Well, there you go. Just dropping by here.
The real star.
Yeah, the real star. Yeah, from Jerry Garcia band, Melvin Seals and Jerry Garcia band.
You never know who's gonna stop by when Steal Your Face is doing something.
No, So, I'm going to wrap this up here. One last question. We're going to make this real quick, real easy for you here. What do you think, you've probably heard almost all the Grateful Dead songs. What do you think your favorite Grateful Dead song is?
Oh, man. Well, it is, because it's just, you know, the same thing when you're asking me about my musical memory. Like, I hate to shortchange one. Like, I hate to shortchange the other one, to say Terrapin Station, to think about Black-Throated Wind, to say Unbroken Chain. And that's probably what I would say for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's my wedding song, so it has a huge, huge meaning to me. And I'll never forget dancing at my wedding to it, seeing people like, you know, when it breaks into the solo, and it's such a beautiful thing, you know, but it's not the kind of thing you hear at a lot of weddings, you know, and like where people look at it, it's like, what is going on here? But, you know, that was our tune. And I woke up to that song every day for I don't know how many months. Just, you know, it's one of those summers that I woke up to Unbroken Chain every day, and like that song is just that's probably it, man. The words are so beautiful, and the way the jam is so beautiful, and the cohesiveness of how they all work together, and Phil's vocal is so amazing on the studio version. Just love it. Just love it.
Yeah, I actually played a couple weeks ago, outtake from Mars Hotel, Unbroken Chain, like a little almost 8 minutes, him just first time playing it, stopping, starting, talking, so good.
How about you were here last night. You have to explain to me what happened. DSO did Unbroken Chain into drums, space, and then did they come back? They came back to Unbroken Chain, but I don't even know if there was more going on or what.
It was a mystery, a true mystery.
It was awesome. If you were there, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, we're going to wrap it up. I appreciate you stopping by to visit Ramblin' Rob here at the Dark Star Jubilee, specifically at Viola Lee Hoops here on Shakedown Street. And I look forward to playing a lot of your stuff in the future, man. It's a pleasure meeting you and talking with you.
Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate what you do, man, sharing the music and keeping it going, and giving someone like me a chance to spout off. But tell people about, you know, the music of Steal Your Face, which is the music of Jerry Garcia and the Grateful Dead, and that love that we love to share. So we appreciate what you do and getting a chance to share it with you. So thanks a lot, man.
All right. I'll catch you out there for Dark Star Orchestra. Let's roll.
And that we did. After that interview, Paul and I ran up to the stage and checked out just one of the best sets by Dark Star Orchestra that I have seen them play. Just, 68-ish with some new stuff mixed in. It was an interesting time. So, but big thanks to Paul Baroli Jr. from the band Steal Your Face out of Pennsylvania, Philadelphia specifically. That was what you just listened to. And that guy at the end, Dave Herbert, guitarist from Melvin Seals and the Jerry Garcia band, dropped by just looking for some chicken fajitas. So, but yeah, I took advantage of the situation, talked to him a little bit. Good guy. Pleasure meeting him. And speaking of Steal Your Face, I'm going to play a tune by those guys now, let you guys know how they sound. You just heard the bass player, so the big thunder bass you're going to be hearing on this will be Paul Baroli, who you just heard on WAIF 88.3 FM. I am Ramblin' Rob. The story is the greatest story ever told. The station, 88.3 FM. We are available worldwide also at www.waif883.org. You can check Ramblin' Rob out on Facebook. I'm in prison, though, so when this convicted Facebook felon gets out of Facebook prison, I'll be more than happy to be your friend. So we do have underwriting spots that are economical, and will get your message out to a larger listening audience than just your neighbors. We do have memberships available. It's the best way to support Ramblin' Rob and to support WAIF for as little as $25, or any amount will do. I mean, we'll take any donation. If you just want to kick me a little, I'll take it. Or you can just go to WAIF's website, enter your amount you want to help me out and the station out on the bottom right-hand corner. And it's as easy as that. Quick, easy, and painless. So this is the band Steal Your Face out of Philadelphia. The date 2013. I believe it was January 6th, I think. But this is a tune, of course, it's going to be a Grateful Dead song. This is a tune by these guys. I hope you guys like it. A little Brown-Eyed Women for you, live from the Triumph Brew Pub. bit of live Steal Your Face there from January 6th of this year up at the Triumph Brew Pub up at New Hope, Pennsylvania. Yeah, we just featured an interview with the bass player from that band, Steal Your Face, on The Greatest Story Ever Told. In case you heard some guy talking and you tuned in, you're like, hey, how come there's no Grateful Dead playing? Well, just temporarily, folks, just temporarily. So we do have some good stuff here. That was Steal Your Face, one of my favorite Grateful Dead tribute bands. Got a couple of them, I will admit, as far as straight tribute bands. Dark Star being, a number one. But, I do like Born Cross-Eyed. I do like the, Paul Baroli's band. So we're going to feature a good tune here. Nice up-tempo tune. This is covering Ramblin' Rob's guest list spot. This is a tune from 1971, 814, out at the Berkeley Community Theater in Berkeley, California. This is, the classic Chuck Berry song, Johnny Be Good. But stepping up with the guys to play with him is the man himself, David Crosby. So you can kind of hear him a little bit playing with these guys. So we're going to get this cranking, and when we come back, I'll play some more music for you.
New Orleans, we're back up in the barn on the evergreen. There is an old cabin made of earth and wood, where lives a country boy named Johnny Be Good. He never learned to read or write so well, but he could play the guitar like a ringing a bell. Go, go, Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny Be Good. From the trees by the railroad track, the engineer see him sitting in the shade, thumbing to the rhythm as the driver plays. The people passing by stop and say, whoa, find a that big country boy can play. Go, 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 Johnny, 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 be good. People coming from miles around, you play your music when the sun goes down. Maybe someday your name will be in lights saying, gonna be good tonight. Why go, go, Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, be good.
Good night, everybody. Thanks live.
That's all the time there. See you later.
That was Johnny Be Good with special guest David Crosby going back to 8/14/71. And since Dave Herbert from the Jerry Garcia Band and Melvin Sills and the Jerry Garcia Band stopped by to see me up on Shakedown at the Dark Star Jubilee, figure I'd throw in a little bit of Melvin Seals and Jerry Garcia Band covering a great, great classic Bob Dylan tune. And if you don't like this, then there might be something wrong with you. You should probably see a doctor.
Hey, I remember when a dime bag cost a dime. You know what I mean?
Train, mama, can't buy a thrill. I've been up all night, mama, on your windowsill. If I die on top of the hill, don't make it, you know my baby will. Down there, double E. Down the moon looks fine over the sea. Don't lie, baby looks so fine when she's coming after me.
That was live from the Great American Music Hall out in San Francisco. Melvin Seals and the Jerry Garcia Band covering that Bob Dylan classic. It takes a lot to laugh. It takes a train to cry. Next, got an original jam from 1991. A little Boston Clam Jam, they call it.
Would you go to weed college?
cold, mama, I'm sure down now, yes I am.
Every week, innocent bystanders are senselessly killed with thousands of others injured annually here in the United States alone during police chases for nonviolent crimes. I'm Glenn Morshower. As a devout supporter of law enforcement, I'm here today because we have a problem. Police chases kill innocent bystanders every week, like Johnny Kallmeyer, who left behind a devastated family, including 13 brothers and sisters. Or Kristen Saragusa, a fun-loving mother of 2. These deaths are no accident. Pursuit Safety does not want this to happen to your family. We're working for a safer way. Please visit pursuitsafety.org to learn the facts.
A little bit of good stuff there from you. From Ramblin' Rob on The Greatest Story Ever Told. You just heard a little bit of The Grateful Dead from 1969, April 23rd, the Ark, Boston, Massachusetts. That was Hard to Handle, Jerry Garcia playing slide guitar on that particular tune. And the Ark, as part of our little weird facts, the Ark only held 1,000 people, small venue up in Boston, while Radio City Music Hall up in lovely New York City, New York, holds 5,874. So a little bit of weird facts there for you from The Greatest Story Ever Told. It's Sunday night. You're bringing the weekend to a close and preparing for the new week. Why not take a trip to the motherland, Africa, for music, news, and information? That's African Village Buka with Olubanjo Adigun and Patrick Linga, 6 to 8 p.m. Sundays on WAIF 88.3 FM. You can check him out worldwide, too. If you're over in Africa, perhaps, and you'd like to actually listen to African Village Buka, you can just type on your computer www.waif883.org, and we have live streaming of every show that we have, including African Village Buka. We do have underwriting spots available. It's economical and a great way to get your message out to the masses. It won't break your bank, and you will be happy that you did, because people will be literally knocking down your door to get to your stuff. We do have a great way to support community radio. It's called memberships. For as little as $25, you can become a member for 12 months and all the fun stuff that comes with that. And if you are a business, we have tax-deductible gold corporate level memberships for as little as $100. You can help out your community, help out the radio, help out Ramblin' Rob, help out The Greatest Story Ever Told, all in one fell swoop. So just check that out. Any amount will be accepted, though. If you're antisocial, don't want to talk to me on the phone at 749-1444, don't want to deal with anybody via email, sick of the internet, well, you got to go to WAVE's website, click on the little PayPal button in the lower right. You won't have to talk to anybody, and you'll be helping us out big time. Check Ramblin' Rob out on Facebook. Shoot me up an email. Got a favorite Grateful Dead song? You know of a local band maybe I should be playing? You know of a local band maybe I should be getting in the studio and letting everybody else know about? Just contact me via ramblinrob883@hotmail.com. If you do like the show, stop by YouTube. I am on the World Wide Web, worldwide, of course, and we do have about 36 shows uploaded. A lot of good stuff, a lot of theme shows, a lot of interviews, stuff like that. So check that out on the web. All right, I'm going to get done yammering here. I'm going to get done rambling and play you guys a little more music. I think I'm going to shift gears a little bit. I know I'm going to be over there on the 28th, on July 28th, at the Old Town Tavern over in Covington, Kentucky, checking out a band called Pigeons Playing Ping Pong. It is a free show, ladies and gentlemen, so don't forget to check that one out. One of my favorite young up-and-coming bands, touched base with Greg Ormont from the band at the Dark Star Jubilee. Played that interview a couple weeks ago. Great bunch of guys, bring in some original music and some high-energy funk to the Midwest. This one is a great little 10 minutes of jamming called Zydeco, and then they trip into a little America the Beautiful and jam it back close with Zydeco. This is Pigeons Playing Ping Pong.
Never got to show how good
It seems you always compromise. How do you go? Feel kind of love, and it makes me kind of mad. Never got to show how you're from. Purpose of the show is raised with pain. Only want to go where no one.
Man, I love the internet. That was Pigeons Playing Ping Pong live from just the other day, July 3rd, 2013, up at a venue in Baltimore, Maryland, called the 8x10. Yeah, the days of waiting years to get a hold of your favorite live music are long gone, people. You can just hop on the internet in a matter of days. Get the best in live music. Thanks a lot to Greg for suggesting that. Yeah, that's a nice America the Beautiful in between Zydeco sandwich on almost the 4th of July. So that was the third that they were playing. So that was a great little bit of Americana there from the guys. Hot young band, Pigeons Playing Ping Pong. I hope you guys join Ramblin' Rob in welcoming these guys to Cincinnati, the first time they've been to the Queen City. On July 28th, they'll be playing a free show. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, free. My favorite price. A free show at the Old Town Tavern in Kentucky, over in Covington. So join Ramblin' Rob over there and welcoming Pigeons Playing Ping Pong to town. Let them know you like them. And you can go to Facebook and like them too. But yeah, real anxious about that. These guys really are a funky band. Did you know that by not wasting energy, we can actually reduce air pollution? By simply turning off the lights when you leave a room, by turning off the TV when you're not watching it, or by deciding what you want before you open the refrigerator door. You don't waste energy, which means you burn less fossil fuel and create fewer gases that cause air pollution. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, Earthshare, the Ad Council, and WAIF Cincinnati. Got a lot of good stuff on WAIF. The greatest story ever told is just one of them. You can go to WAIF's website, www.waif883.org, and check out our new programming grid. We've got all of our new shows with times, host, and contact info for you to share with your friends. All right, we're kind of winding down here. Got about another half hour left before boiling point. I know he's going to have a good show. He usually does. So we're going to let you guys know about next week. I've got a good interview with one of my favorite bands. I interviewed at the Dark Star Jubilee, the New Orleans Suspects, featuring Reggie Scanlon, band leader. Played for the Meters, Radiators for years, and also a lot of Jeff Watkins, C.R. Groover, Jake, of course, can't forget him. But some of the names you might not know, but some of the people they played for you might. I know Jeff actually is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He played saxophone for James Brown for about 9 years, and man, when he blows on that thing, it's just melts you. It quite literally just melts you. It's a true New Orleans sound. And I'll be touching base with them next week. Nice long interview, 20-some minutes, touching base with the guys, talking about Grateful Dead, the Dark Star Jubilee, playing live. And, of course, since they're from New Orleans, two of the most important things, food and music. not necessarily in that order either. All right, we're going to feature another good tune here. I'm going to quit rambling. They're all good tunes. That's why I'm playing them. We've got one of my, if not my, very favorite version of the Grateful Dead's Alligator from 1968. It was part of the Quick and the Dead tour, where they decided to, the Quicksilver Messenger service and the Dead decided to tour around and do a little horsing around all at the same time. But this is a January 22nd version, real early in 68, from Eagles Auditorium, Seattle, Washington. I really love that January 68 sound as far as transitioning. Still playing the same old, kind of the same old 67 set list. Roughly in the same way as far as the orders go, but always going way out there, as you will see here, my friends. Alligator on The Greatest Story Ever Told.
Oh,
Alligator from 1968, January 22nd. Great little version of that tune.
David St. Huggins. I must admit I've never heard anybody with that name.
What's an unusual name? Well, he was an unusual saint. He's not a very well-known saint.
Oh, there actually is, there was a St. Hubbins.
That's right, yes.
Yeah, what was he the saint of?
He was the patron saint of quality footwear.
Now we're going to do a little bit of the Rumpke Mountain Boys. This is a version of Dark Star from just a couple weeks ago on, I think it's 625. This was a rare little Dark Star. Joining the boys is a sitar player, Tyler, from up in New York. Had the pleasure of talking to him, doing a little sitar lesson before the show. But this is him joining the Rumpke Mountain Boys down at Stanley. Enjoy. Gears, I guess, a little bit there. I guess doing a little buffering thing on the internet, so we're going to I don't know if I've got the patience to wait this out. I think I'm going to change gears here, and we'll just have to get it back to those old Rumpke Mountain Boys, playing that Dark Star with Tyler. Maybe next week, but we do have alternative songs. This is the one I've been trying to play for a couple weeks. Just it always gets in the bundle and just can't make the cut. But hey, today's a rare day indeed. It must be destined for me to play this song, so I'm going to play it for you. This was the only time the Grateful Dead played this song. It's called Help Me Rhonda. You guys might know it. Done originally by the Beach Boys. This was a rare occasion when the Beach Boys joined the Grateful Dead on stage for about 4 songs. Did Riot in Cell Block 69, which I've played before. Okie from Muskogee, Merle Haggard tune. Help Me Rhonda. And did a couple, Good Vibration, a couple Beach Boys songs before the boys finally came back. Word has it on the street that the Beach Boys were a little intoxicated via LSD and started wigging out and had to call the Grateful Dead back on stage because, tell you the truth, the crowd was really rowdy and yelling at them. So they kind of freaked out a little bit. But this is from that show, rare show, April 27th, Fillmore East, New York City, New York. Help me, Rhonda.
If we start another song, maybe they'll come back out and join us. We took one of our old songs and we tried to kind of just make an arrangement the way it would sound if it was written out. It's called Help Me Rhonda.
Help Me Rhonda there from the Grateful Dead with the Beach Boys joining them. Cut, of course, but the only time they ever did that from April 27th, 1971. Of course, they had a equipment malfunction there.
Planned, so we're just kind of deciding a couple more songs and then we'll go away.
As you kind of heard from the intro of that song, they're trying to tell the crowd to calm down. Griff would ever come back on. I think they were worried about getting shanghaied.
Are we getting anything out of the monitors? Not nearly enough.
All right, well, you're listening to The Greatest Story Ever Told. I'm Ramblin' Rob, your host for the best in live Grateful Dead, local bands, and jam bands. If you do have a local band that you think should probably be on the radio, or maybe Ramblin' Rob should know about, get a hold of me, ramblinrob883@hotmail.com. Give me a call during my show, 513-749-1444, or just shoot me over a message on Facebook. But, I am a wanted man on Facebook. I am currently in Facebook prison, awaiting my trial to declare my innocence. So if anyone knows a good Facebook lawyer, shoot him over my way, man. So any friend request, I'll get to you in about 3 weeks after I get out for good behavior. So if you really like what you're hearing today, you can support us. All you got to do is go to WAIF's website, www.waif883.org, and you'll see a little box down the lower right. Just become a member. It's quick and easy, virtually painless. And you can also join at the $100 tax-deductible corporate level. That's right. If you are a business and would like to support community radio, give to the arts per se, get a hold of me. Be more than happy to direct you down that path. I'm wrapping her up here. We got one more tune I want to play for you, and then we're going to roll on to Boiling Point. I'm sure he's got a good show. You got a good show, Phil, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. All right. Well, this is Ramblin' Rob again, just reminding everybody that each Thursday from noon to 3 p.m., I'll be cranking out some good tunes for you. If you like the Grateful Dead, tell a friend, tell your family, tell your dog. Maybe the dog likes listening to it. So we're going to get on down the road with one last song, and I would just like to remind everybody that one of the most important things you can do to make a difference in your children's lives is sit down and have dinner with them. Believe me, folks, you will be shocked at the results from this. Just this simple couple minutes can drastically change your relationships with your children, and, kind of gives you a chance to find out what they're into, what they're up to, how they're doing, and how are they not doing. All right, well, I'm going to roll out. I love you guys. Please check me out on YouTube. I'll have this show uploaded by tomorrow night, and I hope to catch you all on the flip side. Don't forget, on the 28th, I'll be up at the Old Town Tavern checking out Pigeons playing ping pong. Little free show. Spread the word. Let's show these guys what Cincinnati is all about. And I'll be up 13th up in Indianapolis at the Irving Theater for the Spurtle show. So I hope to drag a couple people up there. If you are an Indianapolis listener, feel free to come up to Old Ramblin' Rob. Love to meet you and love to say hi. All right, we're going out with something from Cincinnati. 2011 Summer Tour 6-5 Riverbend Music Center. A little bit of Fish for you.